Irish League. Season set to start on time after vote passed at EGM. Published, the 2026-27 Irish League season is set to begin as scheduled this weekend, after 3 proposals put forward by the Northern Ireland Football League were overwhelmingly approved at an extraordinary general meeting on Tuesday night. The EGM was called by NIFL to try and prevent the new Irish Premiership and Championship seasons being delayed. For the meeting to take place, 90% of the 47 member clubs had to agree to its staging, and for much of Tuesday, it appeared that that quorum may not be reached. In the event, the required percentage was met, and subsequently the vast majority of clubs voted with NIFL, well in excess of the 75% required. The 3 proposals discussed and passed were the approval of league restructuring, the adoption of league rules, 2025-26, and the approval of competition rules, 2026-27.
Tired of spending forever chopping vegetables? This all-in-one prep tool dices and spiralizes ingredients directly into a handy container, helping make salads, sides, and meal prep faster and less messy. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/2 right now.
The member clubs are made up of representatives from men's and women's Premiership clubs, Championship clubs, and those in the Premier Intermediate League last season. Should an agreement not have been reached, the scheduled start of the season could have been in doubt. In the top division, Cliftonville's hosting of Crusaders in a North Belfast derby is set to kick off the opening weekend of the 2026-27 season on Friday, while Strabane Athletic face Institute in the second tier. Fallout from Banbridge legal challenge. The fallout from a legal challenge involving Banbridge Town and their appeal over the restructuring of the third tier of football in Northern Ireland could have prevented the campaign from starting as planned. Banbridge are one of 10 clubs who will be moved from the Premier Intermediate League Pills, which was under NIFL's governance until last season, to the newly formed Conference League, which will be run by the Northern Amateur Football League NIFL. That decision meant that Banbridge and the other 10 clubs who were not included in the expanded 16-team championship were no longer NIFL members, which was deemed unlawful by the Irish FA's Appeals Committee. An EGM normally requires a 21-day notice period, but NIFL opted to meet with clubs on Tuesday to stop a possible delay to the start of the season. The PIL had been the third tier of NIFL since 2016 and is now set to be replaced by the Conference League, which will be run by NAFL. As a result, NIFL will only control the top 2 leagues of Northern Irish football and has now expanded the championship from 12 to 16 teams. The top 4 teams from last season's PIL Moyola Park, Strabane Athletic, Rathfirland, and Newry City were promoted to the championship. But the 10 teams who finished between 5th and bottom of last year's PIL Dollstown, Ballymackish Rangers, Portstewart, Oxford Sunnyside, Dergview, Ballyclare Comrades, Knockbreda, Coag United, Lisburn Distillery, and Banbridge Town are all set to feature in the inaugural Conference League. Ballymena and Provincial League champions St. James Swifts and Rosario, who came 5th in NAFL's Premier Division last season, are also due to complete the new 12-team league. But Banbridge, who finished bottom of the PIL, believed the decision to remove the side from the NIFL structures was unlawful and appealed to the Irish Football Association IFA. Banbridge argued that NIFL had not followed its own regulations by not previously securing approval from member clubs at an annual general meeting AGM or EGM to bring its annual regulations into operation, and their appeal was upheld by the IFA's Appeals Committee.